Did you know that the discrete and continuous variables are two types of quantitative variables? Come and join us as we dive deeper into the streets of Colon as we ask them about these questions.
What up, guys? Welcome back to Red Guy Asks Questions on the Street. We're here in the streets of Colon. We'll be asking them questions about discrete and continuous variables. Oi, miss! Do you know anything about discrete and continuous variables?
I think that a discrete is a mixture of cement that is used in construction. Kuan ka na, discrete variable kay countable variable o niya ang continuous variable kay kanagong Burarag feelings ako ni Crush, Infinite, o niya, way, kahumanan.
Unang araw pa lang minahan.
Sana all. Ikaw, sir, ano sa may mong thoughts about discrete and continuous variables?
Ay, kanang discrete, it is finite, while continuous will take forever to count. In fact, like our future, it's constant, so it always keeps moving. And that's why it is continuous, right? Right? Am I correct?
I work a lot in the slums of Colon, Cebu, and the life there, it's poor and it's sad. And I've taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children, and to be grateful. And I would bring this aspect as a Miss Colon to see situations with a silver lining and to assess where I could give something, where I could provide something as a spokesperson. And this, if I could teach people to be grateful, then we could live in an amazing world where negativity would not grow and foster and children will have a smile on their faces. Thank you.
Salamat, Colon, sa inyong mga answers. And back to you, Kay.
Thank you, Siad. Now let's dive deeper into that. What is variable?
A variable is a characteristic or attribute that can assume different values. Variables that are associated with probabilities are what we call random variables.
Buti pa ang variable may value. Ako, may value pa ako sa'yo.
A random variable is a function that associates a real number to each element in the sample space. It is a variable whose possibility is determined by chance.
An example would be a random variable x tails having a defined set of values with different probabilities. For example, if we toss a coin, the outcome is not fixed. It is obvious that the results depend on some physical variables that are not predictable. We cannot predict which outcome will be noted. Same with us rolling a dice, the outcome will always be random. There are 6 possible outcomes, each having a probability of 1/6.
As for another example, if we were to interview the senior high school students of University of San Carlos South Campus on their voting preferences, then the percentage of the sample that responds with yes to the proposition 100 is a random variable.
Depending on continuity, random variables can be discrete or continuous.
A random variable is considered discrete if its possible values are countable. For example, in a basketball game, it's only possible for a team score to be a whole number. No fractions or decimals are allowed, and so the score is discrete.
Continuum random variables have an infinite continuum possible of values. One example of a continuous random variable is the marathon time of a given runner. For example, a runner might complete the marathon in 3 hours, 20 minutes, 12.0003433 seconds, or they may complete the marathon in 4 hours, 6 minutes, 2.28889 seconds, and etc. In this scenario, we could use historical marathon times to create a probability distribution that tells us the probability that a given number or a runner finishes between a certain time interval.
Discrete and continuous variables can be seen everywhere, from the people here in Abellana to the amount of rain that is pouring down upon us. Always remember, the discrete variables can be counted, while on the other hand, continuous variables cannot be counted but measured. Thank you and have a variable day! Woo! Sige. Guys, meet our lovely editor here, Danny. And include na din natin sa video kay Louie Kai.